Hi parents, this is Dr. Nidhie A Navander, child psychologist and a parent coach since 2006. Now it's been a while that I have been taking a lot of videos and sharing with you all about the knowledge that I have gained since so many years. Now today what I'm going to talk about is a little bit more about those difficult kids that you all call. The difficult kids is when the kids are very hyperactive and they are always moving about and you have no idea how to deal with it. So we all call these children generally hyperactive. Yes, so if you have a hyperactive child, it's definitely very difficult and it does take a toll on how to manage the child, because he's always or she's always moving about, having a lot of energy, whether you give the child food or not, but the child is just having so much of energy, which definitely by the end of the day tires you off and you are like, oh my god, मैं क्या करूँ? So yes, if you have this hyperactive child, there is one good news that I want to tell you. This is just the difficult moment that you have right now, but in the future you're gonna have an amazing child, an amazing person who's gonna take his life in a very different mode because of this energy. Because this child, if he's grown with a positive note, he will start with his adult life in a positive note. And if we are all positive and he thinks about or she thinks about herself in a positive way, definitely that energy would be transferred in a very positive outlook. The child might become a very good artist, the child might become a very good actor or a sports person, or maybe very good in doing things and experimenting things. So even they can be amazing scientists. So what I mean to say is that every child has amazing abilities which we tend to ignore, because initially what we want from our children is just studies. And that's the saddest part. We all want our children to excel in studies, and studies are so blanketized. Everything is so similar to each child, and how is it possible that each child can do good in studies? And yes, if every child was good in studies, I'm sure we wouldn't have good sportsmen, we wouldn't have good artists, we wouldn't have Shah Rukh Khan, we wouldn't have Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli. So I think it's all about the parents recognizing the children's abilities and giving them a positive outlook. So yes, definitely you are blessed, but definitely initially it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be taking toll on your health, on your mind, on your sanity probably. It's very difficult for you to handle, and the people are complaining around you कि ये सुनता नहीं है, ये कितना हिलता है, ये बैठता नहीं एक जगह. स्कूल से कंप्लेन आती है कि he is always moving about, disturbing the class. But it's all about your outlook. Be with your child. जैसा भी है, टेढ़ा है पर मेरा है. And that feeling, if the child gets from you, that means he's gonna be really positive. And if he has a positive about himself, if he has a good self-esteem, if he has amazing positive outlook towards his own personality, I'm sure he's gonna rock in the future, or maybe even today if you don't concentrate. Because every person is not good with language, every person is not good with drawing, every person is not good with coloring. Now if I take an example of my own two kids, two daughters, one is amazingly good in coloring and one is really pathetic in coloring. But the one who's not good in coloring, she is amazing with her sketching and drawing and her craft and her creativity. So there's so much to it. But we as parents just tend to rectify children. We want the child to be better in that area where the child is not good. And if we are concentrating on things that are not good, what is the child going to think about himself? That I am not good, whatever I have, it's not good. So we need to take this as a positive note and help the child in a beautiful way. And how do you understand whether your child is hyperactive? A, the child, even if he's not given food, he's fine with it and he has lots and lots of energy to dance, to play, to go out with his friends and enjoy. B, he would not sit idle in front of the TV. He would either, fidget, have things in his hand, maybe stand on the sofa and watch the TV or things like that. C could be that he loses on his things, he forgets things, he doesn't get his pencil, eraser, sharpener in place, he just not good at it. Then it could be that he hates sitting in one place. So if it is about studies and you've asked him ki chalo hum padhte hain, then he will find some or the other way out where he could run away and he would just say कि मम्मा पानी पी के आता हूँ, या मम्मा मैं घूम के आती हूँ, दादी की याद आ रही है, या she'll maybe try to make up some stories. पता है मम्मा उस दिन क्या हुआ था? So to distract you so that you don't want the child to concentrate in one thing. Yes, one more thing is that वो बहुत छेड़ेंगे दूसरों को. So they will be jealous of other children who are able to concentrate and they will piss them off, they'll piss you off and try to make the situations worse, probably by fighting more. So these are a few symptoms. Just remember that don't try to diagnose it yourself that yes, one of what I have said is there in my child and that's why my child is hyperactive. Don't do that. So just going for, in your own cities, going for a diagnosis to understand whether really your child is hyperactive, if it is really clinical hyperactivity or it's just a normal hyperactivity, because mostly 60% of the children, they are hyperactive till the age of 6, so that's fine with it. So yes, don't do self-diagnosis and don't just tell your friends, "Arey, mera bachcha hyperactive hai," and all that stuff. So yes, so you need to always definitely take care and use the words carefully and take the professional diagnosis before naming your child. The second thing is that what do you need to do with this? If your child is hyperactive, what do you need to do? So definitely it becomes difficult for the child to manage himself. The child will always say that mama मैं कोशिश करती हूँ but then हो नहीं पा रहा है, I'm trying my best but होता नहीं है. So it's okay, you just need to be there with the child. Just see to it that you are giving the feeling by your actions that you are with your child, whatever happens. Even if the child doesn't perform good in studies, it's okay, you are there. Because actions say much more than words. So don't just go about saying that it's okay bachcha, mujhe farak nahi padta hai. But then if the child sees that mama is upset, if the child sees that mama and papa are talking about me, that I'm not able to do my studies well, that would become a difficult thing for the child. So yes, don't do that and be with the child, accept the child whatever way he is. Then second thing is, you can go in for your counseling sessions in your own city to any psychologist. You need not go to a psychiatrist initially. You can take a suggestion from a psychiatrist, a psychologist or a pediatrician. They would help you through it. And then if there's a need, the first step that we do is diet modification and behavior modifications. The children come to our clinic here and we give them sessions for 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and every day it does we interact with the child, have games and counseling sessions so that the child is diverting this energy in a very positive way. So first is talk to your child, accept and be with the child. Second is you can take help from the counselors. Third is we are also doing online remedials with the children. We have already gone, thankfully, international. We have clients from all over the world thanks to the quarantine theme. And you can communicate us on the given numbers or directly message us on Facebook, where I am uploading these videos, Nidhie A Navander. And at the end, I would just say that whatever you think of your child, it's gonna be. So whatever you think for your child, think positive. Because if you think negative, it might happen. If you think positive, surely it will happen. So your positive outlook towards your child is really, really important. I hope these tips help you. Right now, saying bye, Dr. Nidhie Navander, child psychologist and a parent coach for you. Happy parenting.